sí, un, dos, tres, un, dos, tres, sí, un, dos, tres, sí. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, and today on Chelly's Mental Wealth, we're going to be talking about gaslighting, you guys. Gaslighting. Yes, gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of abuse, basically, and this form actually came about in a specific movie that came out a long time ago in the 50s, and it was actually called Gaslighting. And I guess this woman was pretty much being manipulative and abused by a man, at which he was gaslighting her. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing what specifically is gaslighting, why do people do gaslighting, and in what ways or forms does gaslighting appear. And also, I will be giving you some tips as to how to handle someone who is implementing any type of gaslighting behaviors. I will be explaining how a person gets affected when someone is constantly gaslighting them, okay? So let's get started, okay?
All right, yeah.
Gaslighting. What is the definition of gaslighting? So gaslighting is someone who is a compulsive liar, who manipulates you day in and day out, who always is constantly making you think you are the crazy one, you are losing your mind, you are the wrong one. Oh, I'm just worried about you because something is wrong with you. They're very manipulative, as I mentioned. They really try to make you stay away from your friends and family, to implement this gaslighting and really suck you into their own world and make you think like you are the crazy one. You are the one that's thinking these crazy thoughts, and you're not right. You know, your gut's not right. And that's what a gaslighter basically does to you. They're constantly hiding the abuse. They want to make sure that no one knows what the abuse is going on in the home, whether it's verbal, whether it's emotional abuse, whether it's physical abuse. They do whatever it takes to manipulate and make you think you are crazy. It makes you question your sanity. So yeah, gaslighting has really, really big effects. Big effects. And sometimes it's really hard to distinguish because they make you think you're crazy. I think the most important part about someone who actually does gaslight someone is the fact that they're constantly making you think that you are wrong and that you are crazy, and you question your sanity continuously. And they find ways to empathize to you in a manipulative way. So if you're really crazy, if they think they want to make you think you're crazy, you're gonna be like, I'm worried about you. You're losing your mind. I'm concerned. But in reality, they're not really concerned. It's just their way of making you think and making you believe more that they are right and you are wrong. So it becomes into a point where you start to really question yourself all the time, everything that you do. So those are some of the things that a gaslighter will do. Like, it's crazy. They got some magical powers where they really break you down to the point where you really believe everything that they're saying, because they're breaking you down mentally, piece by piece. So why do they do it? Because they can. And they figured out that that's a great mechanism, a great tool to use to manipulate and get what they want at all costs. So one thing that I realized when I did my research with gaslighting is a lot of psychopaths usually use this type of tool and technique to really take advantage of people who are vulnerable or people who are more susceptible to believe that they are wrong, even though they are right. As I did my research, I ended up finding out that there's this woman who interviewed a couple of psychopaths that were incarcerated and explained the term gaslighting and described how a person implements gaslighting. And all of them agreed that they used that technique, but didn't know that there was a term to it. So it's a technique that a lot of psychopaths will use in order to manipulate and get what they want and hurt people. So watch out for that, you guys. Watch it out. Watch it out. These are the common phrases that a person who's using gaslighting will say. I'm concerned about you. It was just a joke.
I didn't say that.
I think you heard something different. I didn't see that.
You know what? I did that because you left me for your friends. No. You said.
You're crazy.
Are you okay? You're acting a little crazy. You're a little paranoid.
Your memory is unstable. Are you getting that checked?
You're really hypersensitive.
A lot of your friends and family say that about you all the time. You're so...
Relax. I think you're taking it too much because you're always sensitive.
Everyone thinks you are... ...
You made me cheat on you.
That's a crazy one. Don't believe that one, you guys. Don't. So yeah, you guys, those are quite a few phrases that someone will use if they're using gaslighting on you as a tool. So in what ways does this type of behavior affect you? It does actually a lot. It really makes you think that you're always wrong. You're always sad. You think you can't amount to anything, because that gaslighting that continuously happens really deteriorates your self-esteem. It really makes you not believe on your own personal gut. Like, it really makes you not be more intuitive within yourself. It causes a lot of confusion. It causes a lot of sadness. It causes a lot of paranoia. It causes a lot of terror. It causes you to think that you're crazy. It makes you question your own sanity. You have an unstable mind. There's this false guilt that you always have all the time. False guilt over everything. You feel hopeless and you get nervous breakdowns all the time. You're constantly apologizing when you know you shouldn't, and there's no need for it, but you feel like you always have to apologize. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some tips. Some of the tips that I can provide to you in regards to dealing with someone who is gaslighting you is stay away. Try your hardest to really try to cut them out of your life, because someone who is gaslighting you has already embedded that within themselves, that they built that as a habit and a tool, as I mentioned, to really manipulate and make people do what they want to do, because they're very selfish people. So stay away from those people, you guys. Break up with them. Don't be friends with those people. Do your best as to just cutting them out of your life. If you are in a relationship, you want to figure out if there is gaslighting occurring. Make sure you're constantly giving yourself a reality check, an outside source. Talk to someone outside of the relationship to check your reality check, because the gaslighting really makes you question your sanity. So have an outside source to kind of give you a direction as to, or validation as to how you're feeling. Notice inconsistency. If you notice that there's a lot of inconsistency with this person, there's a possibility they're gaslighting you. Listen to your senses. Listen to your senses. Believe in them. I know that gaslighter probably made you think that those little spidey senses ain't true, but retrain those senses, and you'll be able to pick up on those negative aspects. So hopefully prompt you to leave that relationship. Record conversations. I think this is really interesting. When I looked up into this, that they mentioned that you should record the conversations, and I think that's a really smart idea, because a lot of the times when someone's gaslighting you or manipulating you, you question what you say, and then you don't really remember what you said because they're manipulating what you said, and then you realize, like, wait, did I say that or did I not? And then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I did mess up. Like, I was wrong. You're not wrong. I'm wrong. And then they manipulated you. So record those conversations and re-listen to them again. Reprogram your self-doubt, okay? Reprogram that. Listen to your gut. By talking to an outsider will help you reprogram your gut. As I mentioned, cut them out of your life. If you can, if there's a possibility where you can do a safety plan and talk to someone where you can leave that relationship or friendship,
Do it now. Get that started as fast as possible.
because it is very difficult to change someone who's been doing gaslighting almost their whole life, because they realize how much it actually works, because it really does work on people who are vulnerable or more susceptible or sensitive. I think people who are more sensitive or more susceptible, they get sucked into it. So I don't like that. If you notice a pattern that something's always off, listen to that intuition. If all these little things check off, leave the relationship. Try to break that relationship off. Do your best to keep your sanity in a safe situation and get yourself out of that relationship to better your sanity. So there you have it, you guys. The definition and explanation, tips and ways for you to figure out if someone is gaslighting you. I really hope you guys learned something from this video. I know I learned a lot, and maybe you guys can share this video to someone that might be dealing with someone with the same characteristics or the same type of behaviors. Maybe you're dealing with someone in your own life that you see these type of patterns, and now you know where to take that relationship now. I really appreciate you guys for still being here with me and participating and wanting to be interested in wanting to learn about these mental health phrases. So please do not forget to subscribe, you guys. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be a part of my community, so you can learn something from me and I can learn something from you. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments down below. What do you guys think about this gaslighting? Has it happened to you? Or are you doing things like that? Because then I started catching myself thinking, I'm like, wait, I say some of these things. Like, am I using gaslighting? So it really makes you self-aware. I don't know, but leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree, disagree? And yeah, give me a little feedback. Don't forget to poke that like button. You know, you gotta poke that like button if you like my video. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.